Okay, I'm here with the missions pastor at Greater Shiloh, Mr. Don Jones. Don, how you doing, man?
Doing great.
All right, now we just got finished with Vacation Bible School last week. How do you feel about it?
Vacation Bible School was amazing. It was a phenomenal experience to see the entire bride of Christ, the body of the church, here together, working together as students, as teachers, as equippers, as providing all the assistance that needed, the culinary team, everyone working in concert together as one body. That was just amazing. And the spirit, the friendliness, everybody just loving on everybody. It was amazing to watch the church in action.
Okay. Now we had some very interesting nights, and I guess we're gonna go through a breakdown. We're looking at the photos of each night, and we're looking at Monday. Monday was interesting.
Monday was amazing in that we started with no electricity. I mean, a violent thunderstorm, flash flood warning, and we all come into the worship center with no lights, no sound equipment, none of the technology that we're used to in worship, and we're all in there together. And it was amazing. The children knew our theme song, and they knew all the parts, they knew the choreography, and they were able to do our theme song, get us started. We had great prayer time together. The skit we had to do without microphones, and it still came off. It was great. It was amazing how all of us in there worshiping in the dark with just security lights from the back. It was an amazing experience Monday night.
Now Tuesday livening up a lot. It kind of grew, and of course we had the power back, so you could see the excitement on the faces of the kids because they got to do everything.
Yes, we had the videos going. We had the children leading the music and the choreography, and what was, I looked around. I really scanned the entire congregation to know what group, what was it, youth, who was it senior adults, who's not doing the choreography. Everyone from the youngest to the oldest were all participating in the music, the songs, the choreography. It was total involvement, which was just amazing.
Now Wednesday was huge, and like I said, Wednesday is always a huge Vacation Bible School night, but for some reason this one was even huger. And can you explain why?
Oh, that was a very large night. We had a mission team come in and join us. I think it was about 65 people, and they were with us that night. Some of them from Wisconsin and all over here on a mission trip in Birmingham, and they all joined us that night. And it was all ages. It was from youth on up to adults, and they joined in on the classes and everything. So that was a packed house night, and it was a lot of fun.
Now, Thursday kind of, I guess, got a little more serious in the subject matter, but it still was a very impactful night.
The mission of Vacation Bible School came out because Jesus commissioned us to go and make disciples, and so that night we had multiple opportunities to share the gospel message, from me sharing the EvangeCube to the teachers sharing the plan of salvation, to the pastor bringing it all together in the closing ceremony of sharing the gospel and giving the opportunity for anyone in the congregation to give their life to Jesus, and a lot did that night.
And finally, Friday, we closed the show out with I guess you would call him a musician or a illusionist, as Pastor referred to him. That was, I think, the most interesting night of all.
Yes, he sort of called himself an evangelillusionist, and he did. He wove the gospel message in through his tricks and sleight of hand, and he brought up members of the audience to help him, and that was just a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, but then a lot of serious talk about the sin in our lives versus the salvation found in Jesus Christ.
Okay, now overall we see a lot of smiles, a lot of just enjoyment. What What's your take from just seeing these photos and seeing that people look like they enjoyed themselves?
I think the entire church enjoyed themselves. It was fun to watch not only the kids getting into the music and the message, but watching all the way up to the very senior adults getting into the music and the message. And being in a senior adult class, I got to watch their interaction with the teachers, their questions on the lessons each night, and how these 5 lessons based on taking your faith deeper and having a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ and His work through the Holy Spirit was evident in just everyone's participation.
Well, Brother Don, I hope that whoever sees this slideshow can see that we're using Vacation Bible School as a tool, as an extra tool of getting the word out, pushing it out, and just kind of letting people know you don't necessarily have to always have a traditional church service to hear the word.
That is so true. And where 2 or more are gathered, Jesus is there with us, the Spirit is there, and we can see worship and disciple making happen in everything we do. From a mission trip across the street to a mission trip around the world, it's all about making disciples.
Well, that's all for this Vacation Bible School. We hope that if you couldn't come this year, that next year you'll mark us on your calendar.
Hey, if you missed it this year, you missed a fantastic, awesome week. And you better be there next year.
Hey, you heard it from the man. Thank you, Don.
All right.